The DYU C3 is an affordable city bike full of features that will get you where you need to go easily. It's a compact folding bike that's one of the most affordable you can get. It's actually competitively priced with some of the premium electric scooters on the market. But in my opinion, this is safer with more to offer. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fully assemble this and take it on the road so I can test how it performs. This box is about 55 pounds, so it might be helpful if you have someone to help you move it inside or to an assembly area. And it's amazing they can fit it into such a narrow box. Looks like there's not too much packing material in here, but let's get some of this stuff out of the way. As you can see, this bike looks almost fully assembled right out of the box. But there are several things that need to be done before I can ride this. It's nice that many of the parts of the bike have been covered in foam to protect it from scratches during shipping. And a lot of it is secured with zip ties, including the tail light. I'll start the setup by unfolding the handlebar. This is really the only folding part on the bike. Simply raise it up in place and lock the clamp. Then rotate the safety collar until the tab fits into the slot. Now let's unpack the seat. To install it, open the quick release lever, insert the seat post and secure it in position. At this point, I'll need to grab the pedals from the accessories box. It's nice that these have been labeled left and right, and the stickers have arrows that indicate which direction to turn and tighten these. So on the right side, twist the pedal bolt clockwise until it's all the way in. Then use a wrench to tighten it up. I'll do the same for the left pedal, except this one twists in counterclockwise. And again, I'll use my wrench to make sure this is on there good and tight. Now let's move on to the front wheel. Here, I need to attach the support arms for the fender. And for this, I'll use the multi-tool that was included in the box. On the left side, find the shiny rounded Allen screw. I know it can be confusing because there are several here, but take the screw all the way out. Then insert it into the loop in the arm. Then reattach the screw. On the right side, it's easier to see because there's only one screw on this side. So just like I did before, take the screw out and use it to attach to the fender arm. Okay, now let's move on to the back of the bike and install the tail light. For this, I'll need to use a small wrench, which is included. Here, just loosen and remove the two bolts. Then it will attach to the back of the frame. The cool thing is that this light does interact with the brakes, which is a good safety feature. Okay, I'm almost done here. Up front, I'll adjust the angle of the handlebars by loosening the quick release lever, and then rotate it until the brake handles are in a comfortable position. At this point, my DYU C3 e-bike is now fully assembled. Now I'll just remove the rest of the shipping materials and this is ready to ride. I really like the look of the sharp lines on the bike frame, and the black on black color is pretty awesome as well. To get the C3 going, all you have to do is twist the right handlebar grip like the throttle on a motorcycle. And there's no need to kick off to get it moving. It has 3 riding modes, and I'm guessing that 2 of them are the ones that will be used the most. First, there's full electric mode where you can go without pedaling. Of course, this mode uses the most power depending on your weight and the terrain. But when you find you need some assist, you can start pedaling to be able to maintain speed on inclines. You can also just keep pedaling to increase the battery range. And when the bike is powered off, it's in full manual mode. This essentially turns the bike into a regular pedal bike. Load capacity is 265 pounds and has a 13 to 15 mile range in full throttle mode. The range is increased to 20 to 23 miles in pedal assist mode. On this shot, the C3 is slowly pulling away from me in full electric mode. I'm following along on a scooter, and normally this scooter is faster than the DYU bike on flat surfaces. But here on this mild incline, I'm actually not able to keep up. And if the rider started pedaling, he would actually be able to pull away from me quite easily. As far as safety features go, the C3 has front and rear disc brakes which provide really great stopping power. And the rear tail light blinks when either handbrake is activated. Because this is a folding bike, I can load the C3 in my car and transport it to another location. At about 49.5 inches in length, I can tell you that it definitely doesn't fit in my trunk. But with both rear seats folded down, this will just fit in the back. You won't have any space problems with a larger vehicle or SUV. The maximum speed of the C3 is listed at 15.5 miles per hour, so I attached a smartphone with a speedometer app so I can clock the speed. Of course, this is affected by weight and angle of the roads. I'm 175 pounds and I'm on a sidewalk with a bit of an incline. Here I need to pedal to maintain speed because I'm going uphill. But as I get to a flat area, I'm actually able to achieve near maximum speed again. With this being a budget e-bike, I'm actually quite impressed with the performance of the C3. Even the stopping power is very good when I use both brakes together. And while the C3 is not necessarily meant for off-road, it'll be totally okay on gravel paths like this. The DYU C3 is a compact electric bike that is ideal for city commuting. With the folding feature, I can easily take this to the office and park it next to my desk or other designated area in my building. At the end of the day, you can see how quickly I can get this set up and ready to go. Whether you live in a home or apartment, the C3 takes up very little space, thanks to the 14-inch wheels and folding handlebars. It has a 7.5 amp-hour battery that powers a 350-watt brushless motor. And DYU offers a 1-year warranty on both the motor and the battery. It's currently priced at $329 on the DYU website, and I'll list the bike in the description so it's easy for you to find. Here are some final notes. To fully charge the battery, it takes roughly about 3 to 4 hours. And also, the battery is not removable. It's permanently installed inside the bike frame. To turn on the headlight, press and hold the right button for 3 seconds. To turn it off, press and hold again. The rear rack is great for attaching a basket or container for transporting items you want to bring with you. And while this e-bike doesn't have suspension, the spring-loaded seat will give you a little cushioning on bumpy rides. I've really enjoyed riding the C3 and it gets me around pretty quick. So if you're looking for a budget e-bike, the DYU C3 is definitely affordable. If this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all my weekly videos.